channel. So as you can see, it's spooky season. So in today's video, we're going to be pumpkin carving. We're going to carve my friend over here, and in the meantime, I'm going to probably tell you some spooky stories. So I guess, let's get on with the video. Okay, so this time, the only things I'm going to be using is this pumpkin, the knife, another knife, a spoon, and I've got some markers on the side, as well as a bin bag so I can get all the guts out. So let's get started, I guess. I drew a circle on my pumpkin, and I'm just going to carve that out right now because gotta gut it, you know. I swear, if it's mouldy inside. Yeah, moment of truth. If I can get it. It's fine. So we're gonna gut it now, and in the meantime, I guess I'll tell you the first story. So the first story is basically about a mother and a son, and basically what happens is they live in a house. Obviously they have a basement, but the boy's never been into the basement before, so basically his mum told him to never go into the basement. But like one day he starts to hear like puppy whimpers, but the thing is they don't have a dog. So the boy got kind of like suspicious kind of and curious of what could be happening, like why are the whimpers coming from the basement if they don't actually have a dog, like what? Even though his mum said never to go into the basement, he decides he's going to go in to check out what all the puppy whimpers were. As soon as he gets all the way downstairs, his mum literally yanks him back up the stairs and she starts shouting at him. But the thing is, she has never in her life shouted at him before, so he gets spooked. And I mean spooked because, like, come on, if your mum has never shouted at you and she does it then, like, you're in trouble, like, you had to do something wrong, right? So she starts shouting at him, telling him how he's not supposed to go into the basement, and he still did. And he gets so scared and so, like, guilty for actually going into the basement, since it was the first time his mum yelled at him, that he just decides it's probably not the right thing to ask his mum, why is there a boy without feet and hands whimpering on the basement floor? Imagine, your parents never shouted at you, you go into the basement, you find a child, and you're just there like, I'm not going to mention it, you know? So I managed to gut my pumpkin out, and it's literally fully empty. The guts are in the bag, and I literally don't think I've ever had such a clean pumpkin inside before, but that's a thing. Also, as you can tell, the lighting is all over the place because I'm using natural lighting and we're losing it currently. So we're now going to draw the picture on, and I am not going to tell you what it is. I'm pretty sure every single person who watches till the very end of the video will know what it is because, like, it's iconic by now. Let's get going. So I have my prompt on my phone. So the story is about a babysitter. She goes to babysit while the parents go on a date night. She goes in and basically, you know, does all the shebang. She just babysits the kids, as you would. But then it gets late, so the parents are still not there, and she decides, oh, it's already late, the kids should probably, you know, be put to sleep. So she goes and puts the kids to sleep, and she goes downstairs. So basically, after putting the kids to sleep, she goes down to the living room and she decides to just, you know, chill and watch some TV and whatever. But then there's a call. But like not to her mobile phone, to the landline. So she decides, okay, whatever, you know, I'll pick it up. So she picks up the call and she hears a voice of a man. And that man starts to say that he's getting closer to where she is. And at that point, she's kind of like, you know, something's fishy here, like, it's probably a prank call, like, a bit scared, like, spooked out, but otherwise, she doesn't think a lot of it, and, you know, just thinks it's a prank call. So she ends the call, and then keeps chilling in the living room. But then after a while, there is another call. So she picks it up once again, and no, not my pumpkin. You know what? It's once again that same guy, but this time it's a bit different because he's not telling her he's close, he's not telling her anything. All he's doing is laughing really creepily and breathing heavily, so she gets creeped out. She's like, I mean, it could be a call, could be just a prank, but at the same time, would someone go that far, you know? She gets creeped out and she decides, I might just call the police. She calls the police and she tells them what happened, that she basically thought it was a prank call, that someone is trying to scare her. They're saying that they know where she is, that they're coming for her, that they're getting closer. She's telling them about the second call. The police say that they will look into it, but the next time the person calls, for her to stay a bit longer on the call so they can track the call. So after agreeing to be on the call a bit longer, she once again just stays in the living room and waits for the next call. And what do you know? The next call comes in and the guy says, I'm very close. And she gets very creeped out, and then he just starts laughing and laughing. And she's just so creeped out that then she decides she can't take it any longer. She hopes the police had enough time to track the call, and she's thinking of literally just getting out of the house, getting the kids, and running away. But as soon as she thinks of it, she gets a call again. She picks it up, and it's from the police. And the police tell her,
leave the house right now.
like literally get out, because the call was traced to the landline upstairs that connected to the one downstairs. So they're basically trying to tell her that he's inside and he's upstairs. He's already there, he's already waiting for her. So she literally runs out of the house. She leaves the kids because they're also upstairs, you know, can't risk it. By the time she got out, the police was already there. They were checking the house. Only thing is, when they got to the house and they checked the whole house, they didn't find the caller, but they found the children that were sleeping upstairs that she was babysitting. The only thing is, they found them dead on the floor next to a bloody axe. In the end, the killer was never found and he was left to roam around the streets and look for more teenage girls to become his next prey. So just like that, we have finished the pumpkin. We had a crisis because a bit of the pumpkin just came off, literally just like last year, but some cheap eyelash glue fixed it. So the pumpkin reveal, ta-da! It's the Among Us dead body pumpkin. So it's basically like, you know, the body and the bone, because they only just got killed by the imposter. So I decided to do something that's kind of trendy and at the same time something that can be a bit more spooky. So here's my dead body Among Us pumpkin. So this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the stories I told you. I hope you also enjoyed my struggle of making this pumpkin, even though it's so simple. Make sure to like the video, comment down below what you thought I would make, or if you like the pumpkin, you should subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and I will see you this week or next week with another video. Bye!